Hello! Welcome back to Youth and Inexperience Gaming. We are playing Pankapu.
Yes, and we found out that carrots aren't legumes.
No,
They're a
they're
root
a root vegetable. What luck! A Ferum's tear. Just like Ikatomi, Ferum is a hymn, but her domain is that of movement and
Not a
mutation.
her.
Legend says that it's because she's chasing after her love, Sadil, who is forever fleeing her. Despairing of ever catching up with Sadil, Ferum sometimes lets a tear fall as she passes. Bye. I love that needed a separate text box. They say that these tears are imbued with the power of the hymn they came from. So with a single tear it would be possible to mutate almost anything. Change a bud into a root, for example.
Or a carrot into a legume.
I feel like they should just have slightly shrunk the text size and they'd have fit everything onto one box. Especially with the passes by.
Well, they're trying to create their own mythology here. It's not easy, and they're drawing on...
We're so lucky to have found one, right? Let's go back to the bud to see if the legend is true.
Hey, bud!
You've just found a Ferum's tear. Oh! And it's got all this mythos we can read about in the book.
Joy.
So not like... Go again. There is a lot here. Ow!
Right your head.
It's that thing that's definitely not some description of vegetable.
No.
And another one of those things that is definitely not some description of vegetable. Oh god, I'm falling.
Fight the aubergine.
It's not an aubergine. That is the representation of a child's nightmare. And we are Pankapu,
Oh, yeah.
guardian of dreams, slayer of nightmares.
Sure, children do have nightmares about aubergines.
What kind of...
Don't make me eat that. Tastes like snot.
That is a very middle-class, sheltered child nightmare. Of a, oh no, not aubergines. Anything but those. Mama, Papa, I dreamt of the aubergines again. They were most dreadful. Come on, I thought I was doing good there. Don't just leave me hanging out to dry with no response.
Sorry, I sort of wandered off mentally.
Here we go. With the tear, I hereby transform this... Oh, okay. Alright, fine, you take over the narration.
Oh, that worked well.
When the bud began to twist and grow, reaching a staggering height. She hadn't learned. Coming across this magic spider had been a stroke of good fortune.
I've never thought, ooh, coming across a spider, what a stroke of good fortune.
Ah, but you've never met a magical talking spider.
Mate, if I'd met a talking spider, that would have been the end of me.
You've found a lutenite fragment. Collect 4 of them to increase your maximum overall HP.
What, your higher purchase?
Hit points. This is a gaming basic.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Vanquish the aubergine.
Will you stop calling them aubergines? No, no, ow, 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 no. Bad touch, bad touch. Bad flippin' touch.
Did I read in the paper about that billionaire that died having a penis enlargement operation?
Why is this cute game about protecting a children's mind from nightmares put billionaire penises into your head?
It just came in, you know.
Is this too innocent?
Stuff just appears.
Do you need to like muck it up a bit to balance out?
No, it's always talk about sort of different levels of strata in society, and you know, you've got a guy who's got like 10 figures in his bank account, thinks that he needs a larger penis to attract women. It's like, you've got a honking great bank account, that'll do it.
Well, it's like I won't name names, but everyone will know who I'm referring to. A certain man worth a ridiculous amount of money who, you know, sent interesting pictures of himself to someone he was talking to, and then there was that whole problem with the paper saying, we've got those, we'll publish them, and then all that proceedings. I think I've kept that vague enough not to get in trouble with anyone, but yeah, said individual should have just gone, I'm said individual, I want to have sex with you.
And by the way, I've got shitloads of cash.
Here's proof that this is me. And yeah, there you go. That would have secured it.
Well, I'm not being derogatory to ladies in any way. I mean, why wouldn't you?
It's so heaty. What's going on? What are you doing so far from your place? Is that you, Chi? What are you doing here? The Yanagis, they're destroying everything. My house, my Mudjin friends. There's nothing left, Sniff. So I left, but they're everywhere. I don't know what to do. Poor Ohiti. But look, here's Pankapu. He's a dream keeper. He was sent by Ikitomi especially to save you. Save me? There's nothing left to save. The Yanagis took everything. My friends the Mudjins have disappeared. What's the good of helping me if I end up on my own? It's useless. It's too late. It's hopeless. Without my Mudjins, I'll never be happy again. Leave me alone with my sadness. Just go.
Fair enough, we'll bugger off then.
Yeah, apparently that wasn't my response to just go. Poor Ohiti. He's not at his best. He's usually so happy and full of beans.
They're legumes. What? They are.
If only we could manage to find his Mudjin friend.
The kidney beans are a legume.
Yes, I know. He would get his hope back and would let us help him. You don't know what Mudjins are. I feel like I'm saying this like some sort of dirt commoner. Like it's some sort of weird term. Like, you Mudjin, dumb fuck. Like, Mudjins.
Whatever.
The spirits you'll find all over Omnia. Legend says that they grew up the hope of the inhabitants from another world. That would explain their happiness and eternally carefree attitude. However, they are surrounded by a special magic that makes them invisible to most people. You, for example, still can't see them. But never fear, Pankapu. Chi won't be beaten by the impossible. Nuh-uh. There's an item I know of which could solve our problem. Mio Shard. No way can get hold of one. On the other hand, I'm warning you, you'll need to climb. It's right at the top of Pepu treetops. It's going to be difficult, but the reward will be worth the effort.
They must have spent about 12 months just dreaming up names for shit on this game. Everything's got a weird cronky name on it, hasn't it?
Maybe it's taken from an established lore. I don't really know where the inspiration for this came from. I have to say the aesthetics are very nice.
There is that, apart from the whole sort of...
Apart from the whole sort of...
aubergine attack thing.
Oh, here we go again. What's with you even thinking they're all aubergines? Beans!
No, not beans. Beans are orange.
Funk! I wish I knew why I did... Well, I know why I do this. It's some sort of weird diaphragm spasm. I wish I knew how to stop it.
Well, your diaphragm controls your breathing, so you could always try stopping that.
I wouldn't want to give you the satisfaction.
Oh, thanks. Ask for one thing for my birthday.
Just stop breathing. That's it. That's just your entire list. It's just scrawled in a big red marker.
Subtle hint.
How do you subtly hint to someone that they should stop breathing?
It's not easy.
Like, I can get subtly hinting a desire for jewellery by, like, walking past the jewellers a lot or looking at pictures of it on the internet when your partner's around. But I don't know how you subtly hint to them you want them to stop breathing. The music stalled. Oh, there we go.
You could point to the accelerator in your car and say, what's another name for that?
Exhaust pipe?
No, the accelerator.
Oh, the accelerator.
The throttle pedal. So there's lots of things about in
How
the
does
car.
that? How does that hint that you want someone to stop breathing?
Throttling someone,
That's
or you could pull the choke out.
that's
you've got
more
an old
hinting
car.
that you want to choke them.
Yes.
You want to choke me for your birthday.
No, I don't want to work that hard.
That's what I thought. I thought you meant you just wanted me to stop breathing. I didn't realise you wanted to engage in the act of stopping me. Although you want it to be minimal effort. Ow. I'm getting attacked by all things. Uh-oh. I'm afraid that I didn't get to read what you just said.
Run like hell. No.
Now, looks like your armour was indeed too heavy. You could have said that at a slower pace and I would have understood.
What are these?
I don't know. Bats of some description. Bum, 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 bum. This game controls quite nicely, I have to say.
And weirdness.
Well, it's weird that the game controls nicely.
No, there's the whole. Those bats are weirdness, aren't they?
They are a bit. Their wings look a little bit like cartoon lightning bolts. That was the depth of my observation. I've got nothing else. I'm just saying that's what they look a little bit like.
Yes, they-
Ooh, big shiny glowy thing. I want. Gimme big shiny glow. Pretty swanky, right? Mio doesn't do things by halves. We are talking about the mirror him who reigns at the very top of Omnia. Nobody knows exactly what he does. We just know that his power is so great that some places like this one are imbued with his power. Take this Mio shard and let its power wash over you. Thanks to this, you should now be able to detect the presence of mudgeons around you. You just found the Mio shard. That's what I was told I was finding. You're in luck, there's a mudgeon over there. Little creatures are Ohiti's best friends and bringers of hope. When the Nagis appeared, they were scattered across Omnia. There are 100 mudgeons per chapter, and for every 25 you find, you get a Lutonite fragment. And when you collect them all, hope will be reborn. Well done, you! Pankapu. So now we go back and say hello to the kid and give him a mudgeon and say like we'll find the mudgeons. It's a child's bedtime story. We are a bedtime story. We are acting out a bedtime story. It's all going to have weird, cutesy, funny things in it. Right, let's go find Ohiti, and then after we found Ohiti, we'll wrap it up. There's a mudgeon. Nice.
So you collect them by stamping on their head.
I don't think you're supposed to see it as that violent, but yeah, I guess. Oh, there's a mudgeon in there.
My
Die.
diaphragm's got a really good sense of humour.
Has it? It just sort of does what it wants. So at the time of recording, day before this recording, I went with my friend Hannah on to an applicant's day at University of Kiel. And she was talking to this third year about what life would be like at the university and how she'd get on with her course and so on and so forth. And he's talking about what the project will be like, what the course will be like. And I just sort of, right in his face. And I swear he looks like I just shot him. What? And Hannah just sort of thrusts her hand up in my general direction. Just ignore him, he does that, carry on.
Ignore you. There's advice for living.
Just, he does that. It's what it does. Just.
It's broken, leave it alone.
I tried getting a new one, but this was the best I could get.
You could have this one mended, but it's just too much money.
Okay, so we gave him a Pankapu. No, we're a Pankapu. We gave him a mudgeon. Now do you see we're a real dreamkeeper? Dry your tears, will you? Of course, the village has been invaded by Y.A.I.G's. A gigantic monster tyrant has taken over my house. We have to get him out there for Pepu to become peaceful. If you agree to help me, I'll take you there. I'll open the path. And the path is open.
Ah.
Here we are. By going straight on, you get to Mudgeon Mere. My house is just a bit further. Before we go, I'd like to thank you, Pankapu, by giving me powers. I had a vision. You've unlocked the whirling blade. I can now throw my sword by pressing triangle. Oh, and I have a Amina points bar, which is that little blue bar underneath my health.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be able to beat enemies you couldn't before. There are still loads of mudgeons to save, so if you see any, take care of them. I'm sure they'll reward you. Pankapu, Guardian of Mudgeons. That sounds good. Okay, so we'll stop there for now and join me, my dad, and the Guardian of Mudgeons in the next episode of Pankapu with Youth and Inexperience Gaming. Yes.
Wonderful.
We hope you've been enjoying this. Please hit like if you have. Consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already. Don't forget there's a bell icon which if you tap that you'll get updates as to when our videos come out. Follow us on our social media, share us on yours, and we'll see you guys next time.
You don't have to hate aubergines to play this.
Again with the bloody aubergines. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.